Oakland A's fans going from boycott to reverse boycott. Instead of not going to games, because the Oakland A's are most likely moving to Vegas, they decided to show up that they have strength in numbers. But the problem is the reverse boycott, Mike, is just not going to work. The team's still going to go to Vegas.
Don't you know how to stop a team from moving to another city? Haven't y'all watched Major League?
I hate this fucking song.
You get a ragtag group of has-beens and never has-beens. You motivate them with a montage or two, and then you get them to the World Series, and then bam, you're staying in Cleveland.
Where's Pedro Serrano when you need them? But here's the thing. I agree with Oakland on one thing. Taxpayers, in my opinion, Mike, should never pay for a stadium for a billionaire.
Agreed.
So I get that. But this is what's happened throughout our modern sporting history is that cities are always like, yes, let's do it, or states. Like, we live in Arizona, Mike and I. Taxpayers funded our baseball stadium, which is downtown. It's like 20 years old, and now they want more money to fix it from the taxpayers. And that's the part where I'm like, ugh. But I get where the Oakland fans are coming from because this is their team. So I grew up a Red Sox fan. You're a Dodger fan. Imagine, I mean, the Dodgers already moved, but that was in like 55 or something like that.
Yeah, it's old news.
Imagine they were like, Boston Red Sox, you guys are going to Idaho. It'd be like, what do you mean we're going to Idaho? So I get that frustration of the fan part, but if you wanted to keep your stadium, you probably should have found politicians who wanted to pay for building a new one.
And be careful about the politicians that want to pay for a new building anywhere that it is. Try to rent a car in Kansas City. I believe there are 8 different taxes on renting a car for different stadiums. I believe 4 of them have not even been completed or even used. So it's all just a shell game, moving money this way and that way. And no, Jay-Z doesn't own the team. Magic doesn't own a team. They are front men for a group of investors that have piles of money to spend $200 million or $1 billion on a team. They can buy their own stadium. They can buy land, buy a stadium. It's all good. Keep the taxpayers out of this.
Or, A's fans, if you're serious, chip in a little bit. See if you can build your own stadium.
Kick some in.
To keep it in. So maybe you could take your boycott. You could boycott the rest of the season, take all the money that you would spend at a baseball stadium, put it in a fund, see what you can raise, maybe build your own stadium. Fan-funded Oakland A stadium.
Go fund me. It's fantastic.